Invite a Budget Blinds style consultant to show you how to transform your rooms just by changing your window coverings. Canada's #1 choice for window coverings. Visit budgetblinds.ca today.
Welcome back. Almost 1 million people are victims of suicide each year. According to the counseling group, the Distress Center in Alberta, more lives are lost to suicide than vehicle collisions. During yesterday's City Council meeting, Mayor Rob Saunders made some proclamations to help end the stigma surrounding mental health. Mayor Saunders announced September is Addictions Recovery Awareness Month. The Thorpe Recovery Centre is using the proclamation as an opportunity to celebrate people recovering from addiction and to help end the stigma.
The stigma around it, we're trying to break down those barriers, and of course this organization does tremendous work, and in this community we have, I think, half a dozen people that work directly in preventing the people from slipping back into the addiction.
Mayor Saunders also proclaimed that tomorrow Lloydminster will participate in World Suicide Prevention Day. More than 500 lives are claimed by suicide each year in Alberta, and 75% of those are men between the ages of 30 and 69. The Alberta Suicide Prevention Network launched the Keep Him Here campaign to spread awareness and to provide support for men at risk.
People that are maybe struggling and looking for support, they know that there is avenues out there, and there's people that will listen and want to know how you're doing and try and help you.
The 5th annual Walk of Remembrance will be held Saturday to raise awareness and to honor those lost to suicide. The walk starts at 3 o'clock at Bud Miller Park, and the community is encouraged to come out and show their support. Well, school has been back in session for the last week now, as students across the city have been getting used to their new schedules and routes to get to their classes on time. And for many, that involves catching their daily bus. In the first edition of Beyond the Classroom for the school year, we take you on a ride along with a local driver and show you what they go through to make sure your kids are safe and sound. The roar of the bus engine has been the soundtrack to Jeanette Vedder's morning for the last 5 years. As a bus driver for the Catholic School Division, she knows Lloydminster roads and students well.
I really enjoy when they come on the bus and they're like, "Hey, Mrs. Vedder, do you know what I did on the weekend?" And they're, willing to share, and they're just very open.
While Vedder has finished her morning route, her day isn't close to being over yet. She's picking up the grade 6 band class from St. Mary's, taking them to their teacher at St. Thomas.
Hey guys. Hi.
The job for Vedder and her fellow drivers is a lot more than just taking students from place to place. They also watch for them once they get off their bus.
We kind of watch for visuals and get to know parents. And we have a radio on our bus. If a child got off at the wrong stop or mom wasn't home, we get radioed and ask their whereabouts, and it really is the safety that's the main thing.
Safety is a common word used at the Catholic School Division Transportation Center, and for good reason, according to Transportation Supervisor Charmaine Stevens. This is a transport 1,700 kids a day on 36 different routes. She says that drivers need to be aware of buses at all times.
They don't stop like a car does, so we do need a little more extra time. And also our cargo is extremely precious, so just be a little extra cautious.
The most unsafe thing that a driver will do is go through your stop arm when the lights are flashing. There are people who actually will go around on the wrong side of you. I'm not sure what's happening with them, but that is really unsafe for everybody involved.
As she drops her passengers off, it's time for a break for Vedder, at least until her next pickups. At the end of the day, she says she's always looking out for the students she gets to know through the semester.
We get to know them and they get to know us, and it also is personal.